Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Carol here and we are carrying on with our junk journal. Haven't really done anything to this since you last saw me, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave it like this for a bit. I'll put a few pockets and things in, but that's all. Yeah, not quite sure I'm going to use it for, but I do want to do the cover. I've got napkins and I've got this sheet of like die cuts. I've had these for like ever, and I thought we might, instead of just covering this with fabric or, you know, some scrapbook paper, I have covered the back in scrapbook paper and I've just gessoed the front and the side. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the spine yet, because the spine that little bit needs to go into there to open. So I couldn't cover it completely. So we had to come up with another plan, and I'm thinking I might do some sort of, what do they call it? Come on, it was on the tip of my tongue. Steampunky sort of thing. It won't be, but it's because I've got all these gears. And I thought they might be quite fun to use. I should really have popped all these out beforehand, but I'll just chat to you while I'm doing it. Yeah. So yeah, as I say, I've got a few pages of these. You know, it's just one of them things that you pick up and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And you just keep them. And I just thought, you know what, we're using up junk. We're using up the stuff that is just still sitting there like years after I bought it. So let's use it, you know. Some of these will be too big, I think, but I'm thinking about just layering them up on top. They're not coming out very well. They're quite stubborn. And probably because they're old. Oh, you're stuck, aren't you? Stuck. Right, we'll leave that one. I've got plenty. You don't want to play? I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with you today. Most of it pops out quite easily. Right, I may cut out some of this, because this is going to be in little bits, I think, because I'm going to have to be painting and drying. Yeah, we may fast forward through this. I'll have to shut up talking, otherwise it goes. Come on. God, some of this is just not cut through, I don't think. Like my die cuts. I don't know about you, but I have so much trouble with die cuts not cutting properly. I don't know what it is. I have to get my... just cut there. It's very annoying. Right, I may cut and come back with a load of these, I think, because I don't think this one is going to open. Oh, there we go. See what I'm planning. Because it's such a funky shape, you know, I don't want to lose that. So I half thought about cutting that edge off, but then, you know, that's its uniqueness, really. I don't really want to cut it. I could do with a different size on there. I'm sure I've got one with some little ones left in it. There we go. Look, see, I told you I've got pages of these. You just get a couple of these littler, smaller ones that are the quite handy sizes. Definitely good for a bit of steampunking. I don't know what else is steampunking, or whether that's an actual word. I've not tried this bit before, so it's all good. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the bottle, the pirate bottle. That was super fun to do. I'll definitely have another go at doing some more upcycling videos. That's not cut through either. I do like to do some upcycling. At the moment, a bit tricky. I've still got my unit that my brother bought me. And if somebody would just put it in the garden for me, I could probably start sanding it. But there's no way I can carry it into the garden and start sanding it at the moment. Probably wouldn't be able to stand up and sand and hold on to anything at the same time anyway, so probably a bit of wishful thinking there. Right, so what I'm going to do, now you've watched me do the tedious bit, is randomly glue these onto the cover. Somehow. I'm thinking it shouldn't be that difficult. Got lots of little bits. Bits. I'll move those out of the way. God, they made a mess. Right. She said randomly, didn't she? She did say randomly. I heard her say randomly. Do you know what? Yep, you're right. Let's not. I mean, how can you get this bit wrong? Well, I suppose you can get this bit wrong, but you know, I don't think you can. I'm just gonna put them on. Like collage, just go with it. As soon as the glue plays up, I need to fill my glue up. Right, I'm not going to worry too much, because what I'm thinking about doing to make sure that they stay stuck is to cover them with a layer of tissue paper. I know that sounds weird, but I thought it might give more texture as well. Let's put the biggest ones on first. So I like that one. I've got this one. Do you reckon? Yeah. Just go with that. Let's get that one off. Yeah, and I thought that the tissue would sort of help with the you know, not only holding them down, but it would give us a bit more to look at. And I suppose you can adapt this for any of your journals, you know, just a bit of random playing. See how I've made the cogs sort of fit, stay there. I'm going to cover up mozzarella at the top. Oh, super nice pizza. It's just a mini one, which is perfect. And I'm only using tacky glue to put these down. I might put that right in the middle. I don't think that's gonna. And then we'll put some little ones. I apologise if you can hear the yappy dog in the background. I think they go out and just leave him in the garden, which is just really sad. And he just barks. What do you think? It's coming along, isn't it? A couple of random ones now, and then I think I'm going to be done. That one didn't peel properly, did it? There we go. Right, I've got one more I'm going to pop on. I know it's a bit boring, sorry. I should be chatting about something else at the same time, but I can't concentrate at the minute. I have to do one thing at a time. What do they call it? Oh God, words. Sorry guys, bit of a little tickle in my throat there. So I have a napkin. This is the sort of next layer of napkin that we didn't use, and I thought what I'd do, I might cover the spine as well, is just cover that up. So this Mod Podge now, I've swapped from tacky glue to Mod Podge. I haven't used this one for a little while. It's probably got a big blockage on the top if I can get this off. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It looks fine. Do you know what? I don't know. I'm going to tip it on. This could be dangerous. Get a brush. I obviously, the white is underneath is just gesso, in case you're wondering, but I thought that was quite self-explanatory so that I don't make a complete mess of the cover. I've not made a journal cover like this before, so this will be interesting, won't it? See what happens. Might wrap it round a bit as well, because that will sort of help the edges. Well, it's looking quite cool. I quite like that. Happy bunny with that. Now, I suppose we should let that dry. Yep, we should let that dry. But it's looking good, isn't it? Do we need another coat? No, because I'm going to paint it. I'm painting it next. And I love all the little wrinkles on there. Okay, right. That's going to dry. Then we're going to come back. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm thinking the side, the back. I'll let this dry first, then I'll decide. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, it's all dry. And I'm just going to peel it. I'm not going to cut it, I don't think. I'm hoping it'll just be, you know, a little bit riggedy-raggedy. And I can maybe I'll file it down if I feel like it later, you know, with a bit of a nail file or something. I've gone over the back bit, over the spine as well. Yeah, same as before. Oops, got a little bit stuck on the back. We should be all right. Okay. Yeah, I've got a little bit of glue on that. That'll be sticking down in a minute. Okay, right. So, I'm going to do some painting. Now I'm thinking of a base coat. I'm going to put this raw sienna. But I think it's quite a yucky colour, to be honest. So I'm going to put something in it like white to like lighten it up, I think, because I've got a feeling on its own it's pretty horrible. Like, yeah, see, but I want to do patches, so I may put I mean, you don't need to do steampunk. I mean, I was just using what I had. If you've got like loads of flowers, you could make a really pretty one. You know, just put die cuts of flowers down. Does it get better if I lighten it? Just putting some background down because I've got metallics out as well. So I've got a load of new colours. I did tell you, didn't I? Because just want to get into a bit more painting. What I might do is turn it that way. And this is not going to be all the same colour. I hope. I don't want it all to be the same colour. I want it to be like all different colours. Now, this brown is just going to be a base. Oh, hello. I don't think paint and cats go together. You be careful. Right, I'm going to put some black in there now, make it a bit darker. I don't know why, just because I want different colours. I don't know what it's going to do, so just mix it all up together. Some fluff probably. No, glue. It could have been fluff quite easily, couldn't it? It's quite tricky painting up in the air. That's going to be my little, hopefully, my little closure somehow. I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, I could go all the way on the outside in this black. And so, you know, it's a bit different for me painting a cover. I usually cover mine with fabric. I've got a little bit more, I might just put that around the back, around the bottom, just because. And it's sort of covering that extra bit of napkin that's sticking up. I can just paste it down with the paint. I haven't done the inside yet either. Basically, we just made the journal. Okay. Okay, right, that's pretty much covered everywhere. Now, what I need to do is get the paint off this. I need to dry again. And then we will, this all might be fast forwarded yet. Okay, now we get to play with the metallics. No, that's that one, we don't want that one. Put that away because I don't want that. Right, so I have copper, bronze and gold. Now, dry brushing them seems to be a good plan, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit in here. Ooh, nice. Nice big blob on the top of my bottle there. Okay. I do one at a time. This is why I end up with loads, look, on the top. I need another serviette to wipe, to dry it off on. Okay, so we've got, just want to get it dry and then just, same as we did with the bottle really. I just thought I'd try it on a journal cover. See if it works. There's probably people out there with much better ideas than mine, but you know, I have fun playing with them, with this stuff. It's great. I love the way that knot has gone. I'm quite liking that. The black and the gold just look like really cool together. I'm liking that. Probably got a bit too much there, but I'm going to go on there a bit. Only because the black and the gold look really cool. Okay, let's try the copper. Try not to put quite as much this time, because you don't really need a lot when you're dry brushing. You just wipe most of it off again. Just highlighting the like gears. Probably don't need a different colour, do I? Just so cool. I love playing like this. You never know what's going to happen. It's nothing you can plan. And I think, you know, you just sort of go with it and see what happens. I don't think there's rules. I mean, it's packaging at the end of the day. Packaging and a bit of paint, you know. So we'll have a play with that. We'll have a go at that. Can't get the other one out. Maybe I should try a different brush. Let's just, this one there. Let's dry this one off a bit. I mean, clean this off a bit. One like this. It's not quite as good as the other paint, but it is really old. I don't even know where it came from. It's not the same as the others. Some cheap paint. Not that the other stuff's very expensive, but you know, you know me. Try not to spend money unless I have to. I'm sort of loving how this is all coming together. And I think it's just a case of just going over it and see what happens. I just keep going till I run out of paint. I think it looks quite cool. What do you guys think? Different. Another unique journal from Carol's Recrafted Boutique. I don't know. I don't know where it all comes from. But you know. That was super fun. I enjoyed doing that. Right, I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to leave that as strings. I was going to cover it up, but I think I quite like it like that. Right, we just need to just cover up that white there. Oh, I've actually gone through there. That's where the packaging hasn't opened properly. It's all right, we'll soon sort that out. Bit of gold, seeing as that's the colour I've got there. There we go. Right. I think I'm pretty much done. I need to trim off some of the bits that haven't got. Oh, that was silly. Oh no, look, now I've got to do that more. Right, okay, I'm going to stop messing. We're going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to come back and just finish it off and put a closure on, and I think we're done with this one. Okay, be back. Okay, right, I've been playing around with my cover a little bit. I've got these sticky back pearl things, and I've popped them randomly on in the holes because that's about as random as I'm being. And I've also just gone round it in black, and I've got this piece of just art stuff, you know, when you're messing about with paints and stuff. So I've cut this for my book plate. Now, I think I want different edges on it. I'm not sure I want it straight. I don't know what sort of shape I can cut. Or maybe I just round them. Or maybe I just cut off them, just the sharp corners, and make it more like a triangle-y, like these. I like that better. So what I thought I'd do is I'd use these brads, put the name on there. I've been toying around with where I'm going to put it, but I just think it fits down here quite nicely. Like I'd left a gap on purpose. And I'm going to just attach, I'm going to make a couple of little holes in it. She says, hopefully. There we go. Yeah. And let's get this little holes will do. Just thought rather than just stick it on. Hopefully it's level. And I just need a pen, don't I? Easier said than done. I've got a knife. I've got a knife, I haven't got a pen. Oh dear. Oh, I'm organised, I thought. No, you're not. Right, I'm thinking. Right, got a paintbrush. That's not going to help, is it? What I want to do is poke through so I can see where I'm marking. Oh, just get up and get a pencil, Carol. I'm going to bring stuff over to me. I think that's the only answer. Stuff I need all the time, I'm going to have to put on the desk. Or on my table. On my little table. Oh, I'm like up and down like a little yo-yo at the moment. Too many painkillers. I can't even see that. That's what it is. Right, have I made them enough? No, I still can't see that one. Right, get level. Right, there. And I can see that one. Right, so now I'm going to try and get these in the same place. Okay. Not tricky at all. I think what I might do is attach one. I think our little junky journals turned out quite cool. I'm sort of quite loving that front. Obviously, it all still needs decorating inside, but I want to start something else now. This is as far as it's going to go. I don't know. I might put it as unfinished project and put it in my Etsy shop. when I reopen it, obviously. Because I did have to shut it because I can't get to the post office at the moment. I can't keep asking people to post things, so let's hope I've got them level. Should think so. Right. And of course, when I decorate the inside cover, those will be hidden. Okay. I'm going to leave that for putting on whatever you want. Okay, now all we got to do is thread. This was bandage, just bandage material, and I just tea stained it, and it was in short lengths, so I've sewn some together. It's probably a bit long. I thought I'd just wrap it round, so I've put a hole and an eyelet just in that little flap, and we'll see. Just wrap it round. I'm just wondering if I can make use of that. Let's come in through there. So I'll come in through that little gap at the back. Because I've got loads of this, and maybe it'll wrap around a couple of times. Will that hold it together? Yeah. I probably only need one length. I quite like the rough sewing. There we go. Got it. And then you don't interfere with the front. So there we go. We're all done. How cool is that? I quite like that. I love I mean, you could change the closure, but I think that will work nicely. And so all we've done is just, I've embellished, I've put some pockets in, didn't I? And we're just Just going to play in it. Do some maybe little mini arty stuff in there, or I don't know. We'll see. Just mad collection. Got a little notebook there. Oh, part of the book. So yeah, so I've just thrown a few bits and pieces in, and there we go. We're all done for now. We may come back to it, or you may never see it again, but I enjoyed making that. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope it's inspired you to get out there and go and make something from junk. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just junk, you know. Okay, I'll see you all again soon with a new project. Okay, bye for now, guys.